welcome back to our 6th episode of the Hypixel Skyblock series. On our last episode, did a lot of farming. We ended up finishing our melon set, got it completely done, as well as we got the rancher's boots, which took a while. But we did all of this, and we got the carrot hoe, so we are looking really good for this episode. I'm hoping this episode we can get some more of the hoes. I'm going to do a ton of farming. We need to get our money up, because quite honestly, we are broke at this point. And then just as well, the normal stuff such as farming, we need to get that up. Probably do some mining so we can get the reforges. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. But hey, before I go into the rules of this series, a small portion of you guys are actually subscribed, so please consider subscribing, but watching the video, leaving a like, commenting, all that means so much and does a ton for the channel. So again, appreciate it guys. Please consider subscribing, and let's go and get into the rules of this series. The rules are very similar to every single other episodes we've done this series, so if you want a more in-depth thing, go watch any of the other videos, but all skills must be farming related. That's the first one. Second one's gonna be all farming minions can be used. We can use none of the other minions. I can craft them, but only farming minions. Our third one is going to be no boosting or handouts. Appreciate you guys for the offer, but no worries, this is going to be completely solo. And then our fourth and final rule is once I get the Hyperion, I'm going to give it away to one of you guys, so comment your in-game names. Once I get the actual Hyperion, I'm going to go throughout the comments in every single one of the videos. You only have to comment once throughout the series, and then I'm going to do a giveaway. So good luck on all that guys, best of luck, and thank you. Let's get into the video. So obviously we first started this off with just a little bit of farming. I started on the carrots because there was a Jacob's contest going on, and carrots are probably the easiest thing up to this point that I can do for getting silver medals. It's this and sugarcane, so I just did this. It's a free silver medal, and again, we just need to end up getting all the gold medals that we can so we can get all of the farming tools. Right now we're still missing the Nether Warts one, we're still missing the potatoes, we're missing the pumpkin dicer, so we have a lot that we need to do, and so we need to get as many of these contests as possible. So it's not that surprising that we ended up actually winning this. We got silver, which is perfect. There's no way I can get gold. I mean, it's crazy. But I want to go claim my reward, as well as I wanted to check how many medals we had. We ended up having 2 silver medals after this, so which pretty good. I mean, we're already halfway to gold. We can definitely get another hoe into this episode, but we're gonna have to see. We're just gonna have to do a lot of farming. This is only the start, and so we have a ton more that we have to do. It's actually been a few days since our last episode, and so I went to check who is the mayor. I knew that Finnegan was in the voting, so it was very good that I saw that he was minister, because that means that we get the goated perk, which basically means that all the brackets have 10% more included players. It just means it's easier for us to get medals. I mean, we could even potentially get a gold one if we work really hard in this episode, so I mean, we'll just have to see, but this is something very good to know. I then went mining, and I wanted to get a bunch of the contracts done for the day. The reason behind it is I know this is a farming series, but some of the best reforges for farming actually comes from having a high mining level. So we need at least like mining 25 in order to get the best reforges in the game. And so I just wanted to get as many of these contracts out of the way. And so since there was the daily bonus, that's what I went to do. I wanted to get them done as quickly as I could. This next part is I actually went to go take a break after I was done with all the mining contracts. I got them all done, and I came back, and there was a carrot contest going on, and there was literally less than 2 minutes left. And I was like, okay, let's at least try to get a bronze. There's no way I can get a silver, but we can at least go for a bronze and hopefully get some kind of good thing out of this. So that's what I ended up doing. Of course I tried getting for silver, but I couldn't. I mean, there's just no way. There was 2 minutes left and I couldn't. So unfortunately, we ended up just getting a bronze, but you know what? That is better than nothing. I mean, we literally had 2 minutes to do this contest, so I mean, it's the freest bronze medal you could honestly ask for. One thing I did note is I went to go to the bazaar to just sell everything that I got from that contest, because I didn't really care to keep the carrots, but we ended up getting like $300,000 off this, and I mean, that's crazy. I went to throw away the titanium here because, you know, I do not sell any of the farming products. I try my best not to, so I threw that away because I don't want any mining products in here, but I sold everything else, and it was still $305,000, which was crazy. I mean, the dung is worth a lot. I mean, it's just a big add up. It's honestly just really good to know, so when I want to start making money, I knew that carrots would be a solid option. So at this point, we had a little under $3 million. I started off my next day in the series very strong. I think what I actually ended up doing here is I was trying to do a lot of homework, and then in between doing homework, I was trying to do contests. So I started off again with another silver medal here in sugarcane. Again, if you are looking to get some contests, early silver medals, when you're early game, I would definitely look at sugarcane, and I would definitely look at carrots. I feel like those are the easiest two that I've had. I haven't tried stuff like cactus and stuff like cocoa beans, but I mean, these are just 2 free contests. So I would definitely look at sugarcane, and I would definitely look at carrots. I had a little bit of spare time, and so I wanted to clean up another plot while I could, and so I bought another one. I want to at least try to get a couple in this episode because they're just free for farming fortune, as well as we just want to get a little bit of every single kind of crop. Cleaning up this plot, I mean, I'd sped up 800%. I mean, it's crazy. I feel like nobody likes cleaning up the garden plots. It's just me. I don't know, but I feel like a lot of people hate cleaning this up. This is like the one thing that deters me off of a lot of the garden things, is it takes forever to clean up. I don't know, it's just annoying to me. But after finally cleaning up all of this, I went to turn it into a Nether Warts farm. The reason why is because I feel like Nether Warts sell for a lot. I mean, at least back when I played in the day. And so I did that, as well as we finally had everything in order to craft our next gold hoe, and so I crafted it. We got the gold medal, and so we are going to get another mathematical hoe, and that's when I chose Nether Warts. I was actually first thinking about doing potatoes, but then I decided last minute, let's do Nether Warts, let's try it out. Finally fully enchanting and everything, and remember, replenish costs around $1 million, but we got all the enchants on it. I'm totally not foreshadowing on how bad and how annoying Nether Warts was, by the way, but I mean, at least at this point I was very happy that I got this. No worries though, sometime later I ended up doing some of the Melon Contests. Again, we always have to be doing these kinds of contests, as well as it's not bad to just get some melons. I want to upgrade the dicer at some point, and that costs 64 enchanted of these melon blocks, and that's a ton, by the way, and so I'm just going to start slowly working on it. I'm not going to make it my main focus or anything like that, but if I can do it while doing a contest, I mean, I consider that a win-win. Back onto my Nether Warts thing, I tried to figure out Nether Warts forever. For some reason, I could not get it to work where you could break 4 at a time. At most, I could get it to be 3. It was really difficult, and this took me hours to figure out, by the way, just throughout playing. And so I'm going to briefly explain it right now and how I ended up fixing it. So I play on 1.8 when I do this, and so 1.8, the crops just do not work out very well. It was very annoying to me trying to do Nether Warts. I could only get like 2 rows, 3 rows. There was no way I could actually efficiently farm Nether Warts this way, and so I figured out I play on Lunar mod whenever I record these videos, and so I just turned on the Hypixel add-ons, and that's when I ended up finding that I could do 1.12 crops. I ended up trying my version at one point in like 1.21, and it still just was not working, but when I could turn on the 1.12 crops, the crops actually broke, and I was able to farm 4 actually efficiently, as well as you know how there's that slab on the preset for the Nether Warts? I ended up not liking that, and so I filled all of those in because I found that to be actually really easy for farming, and so it took me a long while, and I'll probably go into it in another video because I didn't farm Nether Warts that much. It was kind of just annoying. This is a big regret. I should not have bought the Nether Warts hoe at this point. This is definitely a hoe that I will do way later on. I now have it, it's whatever, but I definitely should have gotten the potato one first. But yeah, just know that the Nether Warts took me forever, and it's, oh well. It is what it is, but let's go ahead and farm on some other things. The pumpkin contest was started, and so even though I don't technically need pumpkins at this moment, I mean, it's a free bronze medal, but also the Finnegan's tournament is going on right now, and so I was actually trying to see if maybe I could get another silver out of this. I mean, pumpkin's really hard. I don't even have a pumpkin dicer or anything like that, and so it actually really shocked me that I ended up getting a silver medal in this contest. I mean, I guess when you just farm this much and Finnegan is the minister, it makes things a whole lot easier, and so I'm very glad that I'm grinding at this point. Very nice, very good. One thing that I want to mention that I haven't actually talked about that I want to start working towards this episode is I want to work on starting to get the Croppy armor. It's the next set up from the Melon armor. It gives a lot more, but it also costs a whole lot extra materials. And so golden carrots is one of the materials in order for the helmet. We need like 30 golden carrots, and so I want to start working towards that. I know that we need baked potatoes. We need a whole lot of enchanted hay bales. I mean, it's crazy, but I wanted to at least start working on something here. I honestly don't mind farming the carrots. Carrots are very fun to me. And so I'm just letting you guys know that Croppy armor is something that I'm going to start slowly working towards. Woo, back in the mines, everyone's favorite thing that I do in this series. I'm just kidding. I did spend some time here, but I'm not going to be going into too much in depth here. Just know that I, again, did more commissions. We need to get it done, and so it sucks, but oh well. After doing a bunch of mining, I came back and there was about 10 minutes left in the wheat contest, so I just went and I got a free easy bronze medal. While I wanted to try to go for silver, there was no way I could do silver with only 10 minutes left. I've never even hit silver in this regardless, and so just free bronze medal, just so you know, very easy, as well as getting that enchanted hay bales. We need to work on those as well, and so again, just free more resources, very good for us. You know what's crazier than cleaning out one plot in an episode? It's doing two. Yeah, I was this annoyed with the Nether Warts. I wanted to work on getting a potato one. I had some free time, so of course I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I mean, once we get it cleaned up, we don't have to worry about it anymore. And so it's not the worst thing in the world, but it is very obnoxious, I will say that. After cleaning up the plot, we went ahead and turned it into a potato farm, and so again, I'm going to go back to doing the carrots. Again, carrots are very good for us. We need 30 golden carrots in order to get these croppy leggings, and so I want to just get it done as fast as possible, and then I can start selling any of the extra carrots that I get into free money, because I think that carrots are probably the best thing that I can do to get money right now in this series. By this point, I had farmed so many golden carrots that I actually ended up getting the 30, and so we are already done with it at this point. We can start working towards getting those baked potatoes. We can start working towards getting the hay bales. I mean, it's going to take a while to get all this stuff, but it is very nice to know that we at least have one thing done here out of the croppy armor. Doing some more wheat here. Again, all these enchanted hay bales that we're going to need, and this is probably the most expensive thing definitely in the set. I will say wheat is probably the most expensive crop, but the reason I haven't farmed it as much as I have is because it's just kind of obnoxious to farm it, to be honest with you. We just need a lot. We need a lot of hay bales in order for the hoe to even upgrade. I can never even get silver into this contest, so that's an incentive that I don't like to do, but I mean, it's oh well, it's whatever. We will get a whole lot more wheat at some point. By this point, getting silver in the carrot contests was honestly no breeze at all. It was super easy for us to do, and so I would get silver, I would basically farm the row completely once, farm the whole garden at least once, and then I would go and farm some wheat, because we might as well work on it and do two birds with one stone, even when the contest is going on, because I'm confident that we're not going to lose the silver, and so that's what I end up doing right here. By this point, Hypixel ended up crashing, like literally the whole server broke, and I even looked, yeah, it was completely dead, and I thought at this point, okay, maybe I should just end off the episode here, but I just said no, I need to do a little bit more in this episode. Well, I'm going to be busy in the next coming weeks, and I wanted to try to get as many of these episodes out for you guys as possible. I thought ending the episode here would be nice, but no, I wanted to try my best, so I ended up coming back at a different time. Before I get into the best part of this episode, arguably, I'm just going to spend the next minute or two explaining what's going on with the channel for the next couple of weeks, so obviously I've been a little less inconsistent. I'm in the middle of doing finals and stuff like that for college. I only have a couple of weeks left. I'm also going to be traveling next week to be doing these finals in person, so no videos are going to be made by me at this point, but I'm going to try to pre-record a couple of episodes of this series, as well as maybe another Minecraft video, maybe with some friends that I'll upload for you guys, so just letting you guys know for the channel. Bear with me. As soon as college is done for the semester, we will be looking good. I will be doing these videos as fast as I can. It'll be very nice. So I appreciate you guys. Let's get on to why this is the best part of this episode. This was a very generic, just carrot contest for me right here, and so I ended up getting the silver right here, like I said last time, and I went over to do the wheat for a couple of minutes. What I realized after a couple of minutes of this wheat is that the gold was literally not going up. So normally it would be like, oh, the gold is plus like 200,000, even stuff like that, but the gold was just barely moving, and so I was like, okay, hold on, if the gold's not moving and I have like 10 minutes left, I'm just gonna go ahead and try for gold right here. I mean, it would be crazy if I could. I don't even think I could hit the gold, but I'm going to at least try, and so that's when I went back to doing the carrots for this contest. A lot of ground that I had to make up during this contest, but I was actually doing really good. I was surprised to see how well the number was moving up. I definitely had a shot at this, but if I wasn't farming wheat for like 3 minutes, I would have had a way easier of a shot, but I was giving it my all. I mean, it was crazy. The time was ticking down. The gold was not going down. It was crazy. I was freaking out. I was sweating. I was like, okay, come on. I can get the gold here. It surely we can do this. I'm just going to let the last minute of this contest speak for itself. I'm not even going to cut it. I'm not going to edit it, anything like that. I mean, it was crazy. I was under 10K. I would get to 8K, then it would go back to 9K. I mean, it was crazy. I could not hit it. I was freaking out. I was sweating. This was crazy. I was like, come on, surely I get the gold. This would be crazy. First gold medal of the series, as well as just getting gold on my favorite crop to do right now in this series. It would get down to 4K. It was going down to 3K. At one point, it was at 2K right here, and I was like, okay, wait, this is crazy. At this point, we're under 1K, and then it like shot up to 4K, and I was like, okay, shit, this is gonna be like a last second type thing. I would get it down to 2K. I hit gold right here with 20 seconds left. I'm like, oh crap, okay, what's platinum? I don't even know what that is. That has to be something new, like the top player, but there's 10 seconds left in this contest. Somebody's definitely competing with me right now. I need to make sure that I don't lose this. I literally have 5 seconds left. Keep the gold. Come on, surely we can keep it right here. And so boom, 0 seconds hit. it and I saw the gold, and so Jacob's letting me know what the contest results are, and I'm like, come on, please show gold, please show gold. Boom, we got gold in the bracket. That is insane. That is 4 silver medals equivalent, 8 bronze medals, what we've been doing that whole episode. This is the best. This is our first gold medal. I was very happy about this. I didn't even think that we were going to get this episode, and so I ended up just getting the gold medal, and I bought the last mathematical hoe blueprint that we need. Obviously, this one's going to be turned into potatoes. This is the only hoe that we need left, and so I thought this was for sure next episode thing, but we ended up crafting it right here, and that's crazy. We spent another $1 million on the replenish, obviously like that. We got all the enchants for it. This was insane. I was so excited. I was super, super happy. I, of course, had to go test it, and so I used it for a little bit, got some crafted baked potatoes. I mean, this is really good. Very reminiscent of definitely early game potato farming from Hypixel. I actually used to farm potatoes quite a lot back in the day. This was the main crop that I always did when Garden first came out, so it was very nice that I ended up doing it on this profile. I mean, it's crazy. And then right here, I just tried my best to get a melon silver medal. It's impossible, to be honest with you. I can't do it without a higher level melon dicer. I guess melons are probably the most competitive contest in here. I swear it used to be like Nether Warts or even potatoes. I haven't tried a Nether Warts contest, so maybe it's still that, but melons are definitely very competitive at this point. Depositing the last bit of money that I'm going to be making for the episode, we ended up around $3.8 million. I mean, that's crazy. It's not as high as I want it to be, and we need to get at least like 12 million before I go on vacation, because I want to upgrade our elephant pet before I go on vacation. But I mean, this is not bad. This is a very good start. We did a lot this episode. I'm very proud of everything that we did, and so that just means next episode we got to work on getting a lot more money. But yeah, hey, this is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys made it this far, even just watching the video in general, leaving a like, commenting, subscribing, all that means the actual world to me. Thank you so much. You guys have given me so much support on this series, and it means an absolute ton to me. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I can maybe live stream an episode of like this at some point. I want to do that at some point, but again, I'm doing a lot of college things. It's going to be unfortunate for the next couple of weeks, but as soon as that's over, I promise the content's going to be boosted up tenfold. So again, appreciate you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. I'm Wolfstein. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day.